Hi everyone, I just got finished filming this video and I wanted to come in and put a segment in at the beginning. As I opened this up, I realized we had a damaged canvas. Before I started the video, I had to straighten out the cover sheet to begin with. I thought I had it semi-okay, and then as I started showing y'all in the video, I realized that there was more work to be done. So there is two segments to this video. The first one is actually seeing the canvas and the diamonds, showing where the damage is. And then I paused it, got everything together, and turned the camera back on and showed you what I did to fix it, try to fix it, etc. So if you want to just see the canvas being repaired, scroll forward and you will see that. So I just wanted people to know that there are two parts to this video, and fixing the canvas is a pretty important thing in case you get something that's damaged. So I wanted to put this at the beginning of the video for those that are just interested in seeing a canvas that has been damaged and trying to repair it. All right, y'all take care. See you in just a second. Bye-bye. Hi everyone, Sparkler Sprinkler here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by. If you are returning, welcome back. This one, y'all, it was in this third bag. I've had some problems with what I've pulled out of here in these larger canvases. I did not realize that I ordered from two different stores on these 80 by 80s. When I opened up this last bag, that's when I saw, whoa, these are different, because it did not have the black protection here where your diamonds meet. And these were bent pretty bad. This package got delayed in shipping, in transit, should I say. And it took a while. I actually got a $5 credit, and I was just a day or two away of getting a full refund. And if it showed up, I got to keep it. So I saw this one, and I had to go ahead and get it out. I have already opened this one. When I pulled it a while ago, I took some time to get this straightened out because this was a mess. I think I've saved it. I may have to, do some more work on it, and if I do, I will pause this, get everything set up, and let you see what I do with it. So the toolkits are already out of this. I have gotten, you see this right through here? See, we've got some damage, but I think I have saved it. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some more work. So after I show you the canvas, I will pause this and I will let you see what I'm going to do with it. Here's your diamonds. Let's see if we're zooming. Yeah, we need to zoom out. See here, we've got some pretty significant damage. I'll look at it again when I flip it over. I can iron this out as long as this is not folded on itself, and I'll double check that. Temu knows that there's a problem with this. I have 90 days, so I've still got some time. I mean, it's been 2 months, a month and a half, 2 months. So I'm good. And they've already offered me a half off on anything that I cannot save. They are going to refund me. So this is not near as bad as the FedEx order I've been telling you about, but you see all of this. This thing was a mess. But I think, y'all, I think I'm okay. I may have to do some work right here, so I may pause it and let y'all see what I do with this, because that's still not, yeah, you're going to get to see some diamond repair here. So after we look at it, I'll pause the camera and get everything set up, and then I'll bring it back on and let you see what I do with this to try to salvage. Because if I don't do something with that, it's going to fold over on itself. So I'm just going to gently roll this. I'm not going to really crease it up. This is not the same company or the same store. Same company. I've gotten another diamond painting from this store that this one came from that had the black strip on it. So there is a company that is manufacturing these that actually puts, well, here's a black sleeve right here, that actually puts this right in the center where your diamonds are so it can't get bent. And this one, the candy or bakery store didn't have it. I'm not sure what's left over there that doesn't. But when I pulled this one a while ago, I said, oh, I got to do something before I even show this. There will be a picture in between the intro. I'm just kind of looking here. The intro and the video to show you what this will look like. It is a carriage. It's going to be beautiful if I can save it. Right here is where I need to do some work. You can see that. That's going to have to be fixed because it's just going to fold over on itself because that cover sheet is not even touching. Need to do some more work on that area. It may be that I'm discouraged with the situation with it, but y'all, I really don't think... Maybe it is. I just don't think it's as clear or as good as the ones that come with this. As far as charting, I will know when we take a deeper dive. It may be that I'm just discouraged with the situation with it. I'm just this is what I was looking at a while ago. That kind of stopped me for a minute. This is kind of throwing me off, and this is throwing me off. We'll see. You have 24 colors. Here's your legend. The numbers out to the side are the DMC codes. If you were cross-stitching this, that would be the DMC colors that you would use in the DMC floss. These diamond paintings use those colors. Try to get the diamonds as close to the DMC floss as they can get. It's all numbers 1 through 8 and letters. Let's go through. This is so many different colors through here though, y'all. I think it'll be okay. It's what it is the light from this is putting a glare. The lights from the twinkle lights over here is putting a glare down on the snow. I see what it's doing. It's just, how is that going to turn out? But just right here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 colors just in this area. So that's going to be okay. No worries there. As long as it is scattered like that and blended, it's going to be okay, because they did the same thing up through the wheelbase. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got 9 colors just through here. So it's going to be okay. Alright, let's look at the diamonds. Okay. 413. That is number 5. Just kind of looking to see where that might be. Oh, right up in here. These are all number 5s right here. So that works. Okay, this is number 1. Where is the pink? Okay, pink is down in here. So we're going to leave that over here. You get 2 bags of 24, which is 38.61, which is W. I saw that down in here. 38.23, which is a T. I saw that down in here. 38.55, which is a U. There's 3, 4, 5, 6 down in here. So, yeah, we've got a lot of blending going on. Number 7 is 452. Just glancing. Okay. There's a few number 7s down in this area here, and I'm sure, yeah, and over in here. So lots of things going on in that area. That's another number 5. These are 310s, which are all in here. All that dark is 310s. There's some through here, not much, but some. The main colors are 310 and this number 5. Okay, let's see about these. Number 4. There's some 4 down in here. Number 3 is 321. That's up in here. Let me get the glare off for you. In this is where that's going to go. So all of these colors right here will be scattered through here with other colors. There's, I forget how many I counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just glancing, there's 11 colors in this. So that's going to be heavy, what we call confetti, where you're changing colors a lot in one area. And I always think back to, I was working on a custom that I had made for someone, and it was of people, and the hair was blonde. When I was putting those diamonds down up close, it was greens, browns, yellows, purples, greens. And I was thinking, this is not going to work. When you stepped away from it, all of those colors made blonde when you stepped away. So when I see a lot of colors like that, I always remember that diamond painting. They may not look like they work, but when they are together and from a distance, it creates her blonde hair, for instance. The whole time I was working on the hair, I have spent all this time. Now I've gotten up to the top of this thing, and her hair is awful. But when you stepped away from it, the hair was blonde, just like the picture was. So you have to question, but you have to also trust the process. So probably what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to start this area right here. When I work on it, this area will be the first thing that I do and step away, and then I will know if I'm going to continue. So, but having all those colors, it just makes me think that it's going to be like that hair. Once you get all those colors together, it creates one color. That's number 5. I think we had some 5s in that other one. Number 6 is 414. And that is in this down here. It's just scattered through here. Number 18 is 938, and that is letter Q. There's some Q's in here, Q's in here, Q's in here, Q's in here. So I'm sure it's going to be in more wheel. There's some Q's in here. So it's in the darker areas. That's where it should be. 3328, which is letter R. Right in here. Right in here is where this color goes. These little light sections is this. Number 8 is 453. Got another bag of number 6. Number 17 is 920. And that is letter N. Just glancing to see where this would go. Right in here. Right through there is where this goes. So that is the color it should be. Number 20, which is letter S, I saw that down in here. It's also in here, here. Number 16 is 902, and that is letter K. That is all through here. Through here is where this will be. So it matches the canvas. Number 15 is 900, and that is letter J, and there are a ton of J's. Let's see if I can move you down. Ton of J's through here. All of this, all has just J's. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 J's in this one area right here. So that's where they belong. Number 14 is 839. 779. This is 3860, pretty thick bag. Number 13 is 815, and that is G. I saw G's up through here. Number 12 is 783, and that is F's. I saw some F's a while ago. Where did I see those? Oh, up in here. Up in this. In these lights. Number 9. I saw those down here. And 780. So all of these, you know, they match the canvas where they would go. So the colors are true to the canvas color. So we won't have any problems like we did with the cocoa bar, where the canvas showed it should have been brown, but your legend showed the symbol was red, and it was. So your gingerbread ended up being red. These are true to color of the canvas print. Okay, we're going to zoom in, and then I'm going to pause you, kind of get my stuff together so I can work on this area right here. I got to fix that, or I'm going to have problems down the road. And I'll let you see how I do it. With that FedEx order that I got the other day, I fixed 2 of them, and I said, why am I not filming this? Y'all, I'm just not used to having a camera on in my daily doings. So I didn't think about it. So I got the camera, turned it on, showed you the bag it came in, and the disaster that I had on my hands. And showed you how I was repairing, trying to save the canvases. This is a very clear canvas. The print is very clear on this. And if you'll notice, this is not just a patch of color. You've got 6, 5, V, W's. It is just, it's splattered. It is, I'm just looking at what this is right here. Let me find my spot. Right there. I'm assuming that must be the moon. But they've blended is what I'm getting at. Is all of these colors is going to blend it, so it's not just a block of a color move to a block of a color. The barn with the chicken comes to mind, where you had a row of one color, then it changed to another color. This is all blended, so it's just going to flow. It's not going to be blocks. I mean, it's beautifully charted. I think it's just all of this that's going on with it, and the damage that it endured getting to me, that has got me kind of discouraged with the canvas itself. It's not the colors. It's not the printing, the charting. It is what it went through, and what I'm going to have to do to fix it. Which, like I said, Temu has already given me half off, and this was $28.14, so I will get this for $14. Pay me for my problems, you know, and I'm happy with that. If it can be saved, I'm going to save this canvas, because I do not like canvases just being returned and destroyed when it could have been saved. So I'm going to try to save it. Right through here I gotta do some work. So after we get through looking over this, I'll pause the camera and get my things together, and we'll work on trying to fix this area through here together. So if you ever come across something like this, which I'm sure you will, it happens, you'll know how I do it. Maybe you can take from that and come up with your own. This right here, that's definitely going to have to be fixed. That is deep, and the plastic is not even touching it. So I need to mentally remember it's through this area when we start working on this of where I need to work on it. I mean, it's beautifully charted, y'all. The colors are going to be fine. I will work this area first just to make sure that this comes out before I invest all my time in everything else. Okay, let me pause you for a minute, kind of get this area together so I'll have room, because I really want to keep that cover sheet from folding back on itself. So I need to get this where I need to be, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, you're gonna. I've had to brighten the lights. Okay, so you're gonna see a lot of glare up here, but we're not trying to see canvases right now. We're trying to repair, so I need as much light as I can get. When you fold this, pull this cover sheet back. I'm going to have to pull this entire cover sheet back because it's all one piece. When you fold this cover sheet back, make sure that this side of the cover sheet doesn't get folded over and stuck to the diamond painting. If it does, you're going to have a mess, and you're probably going to tear your canvas up. One did that to me once, and when I got done, the cover sheet was destroyed and the canvas was just crinkled. It is like glue. Okay, and it will not come off. These go on one way. So I always peel back, and I always make sure to hold on to it as I'm peeling to keep it flat back here so it doesn't fold back on itself. So I'll keep steady control of this thing. And then I just inch it back. And I'll get a hold right here. I know you can't see that, but I just hold on to it, and then I just slowly, with my other hand, pull it back to the area that I need to be working on, which is right here. So this has to come back a little bit further. Okay, what you're going to do, let me get this pushed up. Okay, this is the area that we need to work on. I take this, and this has a side there. This is flat on one side and it's angled on the other. I always go in with the angle up. And you're just going to slowly work this onto the canvas. And when I get to that area, I will go down on it and really push to work that and manipulate that cover sheet. And that's the area I'm going to work on. Now what I do is I always keep this cover sheet straight and tight, okay, so it cannot fold back on me. So here we go. We want to really make sure that that is going down, and you may have to pull back a little bit more, because you need this cover sheet as flat as you can get it, especially if you're going to iron it, because if you iron with creases in your cover sheet, you're going to put creases in your canvas. You will literally iron creases into your canvas from a creased cover sheet. And I just slowly work my way over, always holding on to this and keeping it pulled back towards me so that it cannot. Let me see. Okay, we got that down to the canvas now. Okay, good deal. So that it will not, drop my spatula here, so that this cover sheet cannot fold back on itself. I always keep tension on it. Okay, and just slowly work our way across. Always keep control and keep this sheet pulled back. When you get to the end, it wants to just pull itself to the end of the canvas. Do not let that happen, because you've got to keep control to keep your wrinkles out of your canvas. And I just slowly work across, being careful, because this is sharp on the corners, being careful not to cut my cover sheet with it. And then when you get up here to the end, just swoop. There you go. Now, that is now touching the canvas. That is now repaired. Need to do some work through here. Let's flip it around. And work on this end now. Okay, that is now repaired. The cover sheet is catching it, and I'm not going to roll this back up. This will go straight to my rod. I will not roll this back up. Okay, that has got me just a little bit past where the problem area was. Okay, I'm going to keep this right here so you can see what I'm doing. I always start on the side that I have the problem. And I just work this over it, and I'll go back and forth over it a couple of times in that area. And then come over here, always keeping control of this cover sheet. This one is so bad. I have put diamonds on and then ironed. This cover sheet is so bad, I think I'm going to go ahead and put the diamonds on it and try to iron it afterwards. I mean, this is going to seal, and it's going to hang up on my longer rod. So I'm not just anal over, this thing's got to be exactly flat. I mean, it's going to hang on my rod up there after I finish it, and I'm going to seal it. So if it's not a completely smooth canvas, I don't care at this point, because it's not a gift, it's for myself. Okay, that has now got the cover sheet flat on the canvas. Let's look at the back. This right here, it's not laying flat. Let me try to do it with my hands. And the cover sheet is so wrinkled. I mean, you can see that. I don't think it's going to lay flat. I really don't think I'm going to be able to get that flat, because that cover sheet is so wrinkled. So that's why I'm saying I'm probably not going to iron this until after I get the diamonds on it. I have ironed, changed out a cover sheet before. Nothing is folded over. See, if I can smooth this out, I can iron that out. That's what the philosophy I go by. If I can take my fingers and smooth that, I can iron it. But I have taken it before and put release paper on this and then ironed it. This one is going to take so much. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do with this. It's savable. It is clearly savable. Let me roll this table back down. No doubt in my mind that this can be saved. It's just, how am I going to go about it when I begin to work on it? Am I going to the cover sheet is so wrinkled. Let me see if you can see this. See, your cover sheet is so creased. There's a good example right through there. That I just don't think, especially right through here, that I will be able to get these creases out because the cover sheet is so wrinkled. And if I can't smooth it by hand, when I go to iron this, it's going to iron these creases into my canvas. This cover sheet has to be flat when you iron it, or you will literally iron all of these creases into your canvas. So I have taken the cover sheet off before and put release papers on here and then ironed it. I have also ironed it once I put diamonds on, but nothing in this size. I have done it with a 30 by 40, I believe it was. So I don't know with an 80 by 80. I don't know what my strategy is going to be on this. All I know is I can save it. So I will take the 50% and I will keep it. And, you know, it's not going to be a gift. It's going to be for me. And if it's not perfect in the end, it's not perfect in the end. I love the canvas enough that if there's a little wave, there's a little wave. But I did get this fixed. You remember before, let me zoom in. This right here was not even touching the canvas. It is now touching the canvas. So that has been fixed. I just cannot stress enough that when you do something like this, do not let this cover sheet, this side, fold over and touch the other, or you're going to, you think these wrinkles are bad, this thing will be totally crumpled up because you've got to just rip it off. And then you just stick in somewhere else after you're ripping this, the whole canvas is wanting to buckle. It'll take 2 or 3 people to hold this down while you're trying to pry it off. Be very, very careful. But right through here is definitely the problem area. This section here, and there's a little bit right here, but I got that smoothed out as well. So I don't know. I'm going to work it. I'm going to accept their 50%. That would bring it down to $13, $14 for an 80 by 80. I'll take that. I mean, even if it is just a trial and error, let's just see how this works. So in the future, I know what I can and can't do. I may even do this side, do half of this, since this is so jacked up through both areas here. Let's see if you can see this area. Right through here, there is a wave. I may do half of this with release papers and iron it, and do this side with diamonds and iron it after, and just use this as an experiment to see which works better. Because this is, like I said, this is the first time I've ordered anything like this from Temu. Everything has been special shaped or off canvas or greeting cards. So far, every 80 by 80 in this order has been perfect, but it had this across it, and it kept it from being able to get bent, and that is what has happened here. This right here is where the diamonds, it was rolled up and the diamonds met right here, and it got bent, and it caused all of this damage, not to mention the damage of the package. So it had a lot of things going wrong for it. But so far, I have not had any problems until the last canvas, which was the bakery. It did not have this. So I wish there was a way to know on Temu which diamond paintings have this protection on it and which do not. But like I said, after that FedEx order, Temu is working with me. This was put in a 28 by 60 bag. This is 31 inches. So it had to have some fold at some point to fit it, to even fit in the bag. And Temu is working with me. I told them that I initially was not going to show this on the cameras, but I felt that y'all needed to see and what to do. And they said, well, we hate for you having to do that, and we're going to work with you, and we're going to try to fix this. So maybe this YouTube channel will help change some policies of Temu of how they ship these 80 by 80s. Because if they know it's going to be shown on a YouTube channel, maybe they will do something. But, I mean, they were quick before they even knew that I had a YouTube channel to say, we're giving you half of this bag. This is unacceptable. And so I commend them for that. I mean, they take care of you. No problems there. But I wanted y'all to see, I'm going to open these because I'm going to work them on this channel. You were going to see what happened regardless. So why not show you how I try to fix these things? Now that FedEx package, y'all, that was uncalled for. I mean, that, I've still got this bag. If you missed that video, I got this package in a couple of days ago. Y'all, it looks like it has literally been ran over by a truck. This is the rip that was in the bag. They didn't even try to seal it back up. I cut from this edge to go to it. This was open, okay? They tried to fix this rip. I mean, this thing looks like it has literally been ran over by a truck. And every diamond painting in it was basically destroyed. And when I got it in, I immediately took a picture and got into Temu, and it gave me kind of their automated help. And I typed in live agent. And it just automatically sent me to someone live. So if you need someone, just type live agent and it will pull someone for you. And I showed them the bag and they said, oh gosh. I said, yeah. And they said, okay, this is unacceptable. Number one, they flagged my account that FedEx would no longer be a carrier for me. I've never had anything shipped to me from Temu with FedEx. Number two, they automatically offered refunds. And I said, look, I'm going to try to save these canvases if possible. I don't want to send these back to you if I can save them. So I've just been going one by one. And then I started, when I went to unbag it, then I saw the status of what was inside the bag. So I then sent them a picture. I said, stay with me real quick. So I sent them a picture. And they said they would give me 50% off of anything that I could not save. They thanked me for trying to save it. And then they said anything that you can't save, we'll refund. And then I opened this bag that this one came out. This is from that big haul. And this was the third bag that took forever to get here. I was just a day or two shy of getting a full refund and keep it for free if it showed up. So something happened in transit, and that is what has happened with these diamond paintings. So then when I contacted them back, I said, look, y'all are going to have to try to find a way. And I showed them, I took a picture of the sleeve, and I said, there's the ones that I've gotten so far have come with this sleeve on it. I said that these that are damaged did not. And when this sleeve is on, Temu cannot fold it to put it into a 28-inch bag. They have to put it in a 31-inch. And I've had no problems out of those diamond paintings. This painting and the bakery, and there are some more over here that we're going to have to look at. I haven't pulled them out yet. And I said, you know, if this sleeve is not on there, Temu will fold these in half to put them in a 28-inch bag. These 80 by 80 diamond paintings needs to be across the board. If it is an 80 by 80 diamond painting, it needs to go in a 31-inch bag. And that's when I told her, I'm going to video this. I was not going to, but my viewers need to see, number one, what to do and how to go to Temu to get help. Number two, how to try to fix these things. And she says, well, I hate that you're going to show it on your channel. I said, I'm not doing it to out you. I'm doing it to help them, because if this is not on the bag, on the diamond painting, Temu is going to fold these diamond paintings where that bend is, and this is what we're going to get. And so she came back and said, give me a, can you hold for five minutes, I think it was. I said, yes. She came back, she says, I hate to keep you on here, but can you hold for another 5 minutes? And we did that for 5, 10, 15 minutes worth. And she came back and she says, I'm with a upper support agent, and we are trying to get it implemented that it's in our shipping policy that Temu does not fold these diamond paintings. I said, well, I've got some more on the way already, and I'm hoping, I looked and they're in a 28-inch bag, so you're probably going to have some more damage. She said, if there is a problem, you let us know immediately. We'll give you a full refund, no worries. And that's when I started talking about my YouTube channel. I said, look, I'm going to show these because I want to show them how to fix it. And she says, oh, I hate that you're doing that. I said, it's not to be, ugly and out, Temu. You're taking care of me. And my viewers need to see that Temu will take care of you if there are problems. And you have 90 days. I don't know anywhere else that you have 90 days for damage. That's why I haven't been worried about opening that third bag up, because I knew I had 90 days if there was a problem. So that is how I fix mine. This may be a test subject here. I may do release papers and iron on this side, diamonds on this side, and iron after I finish, and see which side comes out best, holds up best. But this diamond painting has been fixed, y'all, and hopefully Temu is changing their practices, and hopefully with me having this YouTube channel and ordering these, that Temu will do the right thing and fix it. And if they don't, they're still going to take care of you. If it's damaged, you just send it back to them, they refund you. But it's just the hassle of it all. And I'm going to try to save them if I can, because I don't want to throw any canvas away unless it's absolutely necessary. You will see the one from the FedEx probably next month, because I got to get finished with this haul first, because that is a totally different haul. So, all right, everybody, I've kept you long enough. I hope this helps. I hope you can gain something from it and tweak it to work for you, what works best. The main thing is, do not let this cover sheet fall back on itself, and you will be just fine. Okay, all right, y'all, take care. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for sticking this out with me. Bye bye.